Well, happy Friday. Welcome back to another episode of More Than Rubbing. And it is me, Ashley Renee. And you see, it's just me, myself, and I today. And I am not feeling it at all this week. So I have nothing prepared because all my co hosts that I wanted to bring on, it's summertime and everybody wants to take a vacation. And I get it. I need a vacation myself. And I think I'm going to have to take one like as soon as possible. But we're just gonna do a little something different today, see how that goes. If it works out, great. If it don't work out, I don't care. But hi. Let's give shout outs to my cousins over at Hair Necessities for the for the wig. I gotta give her a name. I gotta come up with a name. Anyways. So my production manager, he's gonna be asking me questions. We're just gonna have an open conversation. Like I said, if it goes well, then great. If not, I'll be back next Friday, right?
Absolutely. Every Friday.
Every Friday at 1 p.m. here on the Plug Network online.
Absolutely.
Oh,
You're
God.
not alone.
I'm not alone?
You're not alone today. No.
Okay.
You're
not alone.
Mm.
Omni is here with me.
So
I
on a
won't
musical note,
On a musical note,
do you play music when you're giving massages?
yes, I do.
Okay. What's the playlist like? What's it?
Honestly, I just put it on shuffle and I'll go to YouTube music. And depending on where I'm at, like in my business, it's either R&B or classical.
Okay.
Because I do have a classical background.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a classical background?
Yeah.
And what? You play an instrument?
I play 3. So yeah,
Okay.
I started out playing the drums. I'm not that great, but I can do the basics in drums. But then in 4th grade, I started playing the violin,
Okay.
which carried over until 4th to 8th grade. And then 7th grade, I was like, I'm tired of the violin, and now I want to play the cello. So I played the cello,
Okay.
which wasn't really that hard to transition.
No.
Not
About
at all.
strings.
All strings, just different positioning. So yeah, I do play music.
Okay.
Then my family is a huge. My uncles had bands. One of my uncles, he played in the band for Chuck Brown. So
Oh.
yeah, so we go way back
With the
with
musicianship.
the musicianship. Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what I find interesting about all 3 instruments?
What?
They're operated primarily with the hands.
With the
just
hands.
Specifically with the hands. So
So-
Ashley's with the hands.
I am with the hands. I have no problem putting my hands on you, nor like in all senses. Like I have no problem using my hands. That's interesting. Yeah. They do all deal with the hands. That's
You've
nice.
always been a hands-on
Hands-on
individual.
person. I am.
Okay.
I learn better that way.
Likewise.
Yeah. It's like muscle memory for me. And I need audio at the same time. I have to do it. I have to see it. I have to hear it. I have to have all senses.
Indeed. Okay.
I'm greedy.
You're greedy.
Yeah, I look at it as being greedy. It's like, why can't you just stick with one way? And it's like, nope, I need all 4. I know.
Well, that's just how you take in information. So
That's how I retain it.
that's how you retain it.
Yeah.
Correction.
It's
yes.
it's not about me taking it in. I can take in all the information, but for me to retain it
Absolutely.
for years, because my memory is bad, 420 just messed up everything. I have to hear it, see it, like all of that.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yep. What else you want to know? What's your favorite instrument?
My favorite instrument has always been the drums.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
I've never played the drums. Childhood trauma there, but we're not going to get into it. But
Okay, therapy session. What happened?
No. It involves my mother.
Okay.
Yeah.
We won't go there then.
Yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah,
I will tell you that when I told her I wanted to play the drums, she got me a keyboard for a piano, and I was devastated.
You was devastated. You were
Devastated.
like, Mom. If you were my child, I would have brought you a drum set.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Matter of fact, I brought my son a drum set. He barely played it. Like, bought him drum lessons and everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He was so mad. He didn't like it. I mean, he liked playing the drums, but he didn't like focusing and learning the basics.
The structure behind it.
Yeah, he didn't. So I turned his drum set into a focus piece in my apartment.
Okay.
Yeah, what did this one guy tell me? It's a conversation piece.
Conversation piece.
So
absolutely.
when you come in, you see, you're like, why is there a drum set there? Interesting fact. Like, here, now I can talk about the drum set. And then I turned one of his cymbals, one of the drum set cymbals, into a clock.
Okay.
Which is, I think, is pretty dope. I have to take a picture of it and send it. I don't know, but anyways, yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. As we go through this journal entry.
Okay.
Matter of fact, that's what the title is. Journal entry. Journal entry part 1.
I journal a lot.
Do you? Because the tagline for the show is the journal massage. I'm butchering it right now.
I can't even think of it
therapist
now. Journal for self-help.
For self-help.
And it's not even for helping others. It's really just to help me because I told y'all my ass is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So I'm just trying to help myself and be better and deal with all my traumas and my triggers and attack those one by one, which those are hard and scary and they can be detrimental, but a lot of life lessons learned.
Oh, that's why I want to ask you in the next segment. We got a minute.
We got a minute?
We got a minute
because that'll be a quick answer.
We
can talk about this hair. Like, that can help me come up with a name.
Come up with a name for the hair?
The name for the hair. I'm take it off as soon as I get in the car. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's just me. I'm just like, psh, back to my ugly self. Stuff like that don't bother me. It doesn't make me.
Doesn't make you?
It doesn't make me.
Good.
At all. That's why a lot of people have a problem with it. Like, you should walk around as your best self every day. And I'm like, but it doesn't make me. My personality makes me. My smile makes me.
And really, people are walking around as the best representation of themselves. It's not their best self.
Right.
Because what you do is more important than how you look while doing it. Now, if you can make that shit look good while you're doing it,
then that's even better. It's icing on the cake.
Yes.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, y'all, we're going to take a break. This is Ashley with More Than Rubbing, a massage therapist guide for self-help. Tune in every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the Plug Network. Stay plugged in.
What?
Anyways,
Trigger warning.
Yeah, trigger warning. Shoot. Is that no? When you shoot it, hold on.
Shoot a gun.
Lord Jesus, I can't even do it right now.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Yeah,
pew,
that.
pew. No, that's Star Wars.
That's Star Wars.
That is Star Wars. Pew pew pew. Because they miss all the time. Like that's horrible. How are you military trained and you're missing
all the time?
All the time.
All the time.
Like, go back to basics, please. Go back. But anyways, we're back. I hope you're hydrated. Add a little lime to your water. I had to learn that. But anyways.
Stop being thirsty.
What's wrong with being thirsty? I want my man to be thirsty all the time. But we were talking about what?
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning. Yes, a trigger warning.
What are your triggers?
Oh gosh, my triggers. I don't like when I'm not getting an answer.
Likewise.
That really bothers me because I feel like I am very understanding and I can deal with a lot. Mm-hmm. I take in a lot. But I find it disrespectful when people don't answer my questions.
Absolutely.
And again, it's not to be nosy. It's not to make judgment. It's really just for me to gather information for myself.
Indeed.
That's it.
Indeed.
And that's all I want, especially if it's like about me. Please tell me.
Yeah, because it could be detrimental to you.
It could be detrimental to me if it builds up.
Yeah.
Then I'm going off.
Yeah.
And then you're looking at me like, oh, this bitch is cuckoo for Cocoa Post. Yeah, because I was nice. I was nice in the beginning. And it has built up.
Let's talk about that.
Until it explodes.
Because, okay, so, because you're not the only one that, you are not alone. Listen. You know what? We might make that the title. You are not
That'll
alone.
Work. You are not alone in this.
This is the thing. With in that scenario, you're having a very private moment with somebody, and you by no means wanted it to be public. No. But
now I gotta make it public.
Now you gotta make it public because the private way, when it was just us involved, it wasn't working. I wasn't getting results.
No.
Exactly. No. Exactly. No. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, because I did the right thing.
Yeah.
And now I have to be toxic.
Absolutely.
Because everybody has that toxic switch.
Absolutely.
Now I got to turn that muff on just to get a result. Because, like I said, especially if it's about me, the only thing I'm trying to do is be better.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to continue to walk in that path or in that direction. If I'm going in the wrong direction, grab me by the arm. I mean, don't grab me by the arm, but be like, hey, Ashley, come back to the middle. Mm. You went a little too far. Mm. You know what I mean? Because I feel like everything's fixable. And if you don't tell me, guess what I'm going to keep doing? I'm going to keep repeating
the same
thing over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm never learning.
Right. But you see, as one who likes to give people new information, and you could tell that because we've talked about things, marketing and such and whatnot. Like, people are so, I find at least, people are so, what is it? I'm not even going to say that they're against new information, but they find it abrasive.
And I find it abrasive. I get it. New information, just anything new is scary.
Yeah.
Starting a new job is scary. Stepping into a new relationship is scary. Stepping into a new room with people that you don't know, that's scary.
That's why I can never understand the lifestyle of massage therapists, because you do things like, you really get it. You go to on location, you have your own space, and you're dealing with new bodies
every day.
Oh my God. And one of them just might do something.
Person.
They might do something out of pocket.
And then I had to defend myself, and then that's when Ashley turns into crazy Ash. That's when cheeks come out. But but yeah, well, the first thing that our teacher taught us was, well, day one in massage therapy school was we massaged each other. He was like, y'all don't know each other, so y'all gonna massage each other. And we were like, well, why? Like, we need to know more before we even put hands on anybody. And he said, well, when you're at a spa, you never know your clients. You never
absolutely.
know them. You have to know who, like, you have to take on people that you don't know if you want to have longevity in this career.
Right.
Or unless you're just going to be sticking with your family and friends. And we already know how our family and friends support us.
Yeah. No.
We don't make much money because they want a discount. You know, life gets in the way. Girl, I'm going to have to put you on hold. I'm going to be back when I get my money right. Like, all those excuses, and it's okay for them to give us excuses. Why? Because they're family and friends, and we're supposed to understand.
Right.
Then they're not understanding, like, I got to put gas in my car. I got to pay my bill. I got to pay bills. Like, this is my living.
Absolutely.
So in order for us to be successful, we're going to have to take on strangers. We're going to have to, we're going to have to take jobs that we may not want to. I was over at a casino working, and my very first in-room massage, I called my daddy. Y'all know who my daddy is, Reverend Melvin Cheeks. I called my daddy. I was like, I got an in-room massage. And he was like, well, I'll be praying. And I was like, please do, because if this goes wrong, like, I don't know. So we ended up having a male therapist on staff. And I was like, you know what, you're going to be my bodyguard and my assistant. You're going to carry all my stuff, and you're going to knock on that door, and you're going to assess this person before I even walk in. And he sure did. He leans out. He's like, you're good. And I was like, okay. And the massage went well. But, you know, that's scary. Anything new is scary. I get it. I understand it. But if you want to grow, if you want to evolve, you're going to have to step outside of that scare zone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be comfortable.
No.
You can't be comfortable.
You don't grow in comfort.
Absolutely.
You know, a lotus flower grows out of concrete in the most messiest situations. No light, maybe some water, but it grows through concrete. It doesn't grow through soil.
It can never grow through soil?
It doesn't bloom like it's supposed to.
Wow. I never knew that. Okay.
And that's why a lot of health and wellness centers use the lotus as their logo.
It makes sense. I thought it just was a good looking flower.
No. It is actually grown through the most non-traditional environment.
I like that.
See, I'm smart. May not have, well, I do have a large vocabulary. I just don't like using it because I have to think sometimes, and I really don't want to think. But anyways, grab some water and we'll be right back. This is Ashley with More Than Rubbing, a massage therapist guide for self-help. Tune in every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the Plug Network. Stay plugged in. And we are back again. Hair creds to my cousins over at Hair Necessities over in front of Green Tree Mall. Thank you, cousins. But anyways, it was actually hair that I used for a photo shoot on Sunday. But anyways,
How'd that photo shoot go?
it went well.
Okay.
Plan on doing another one for my birthday. So looking forward to this idea. I can't wait.
What's that? No, do you want to give it away? You can't tell?
No.
All right.
Just say it's for my birthday and I'll be 30. And Did you catch that number?
Yeah, 30.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to stick with 30.
30.
I'm going to be 30. All right.
Gotcha.
What questions you got?
How'd the rest of your week go?
My week has been emotionally challenging. Actually, it kind of was like it compiled like the past 2 years, that things that I have been dealing with the past 2 years just kind of like exploded. I need to have a show about purpose, because it's actually it was something that I've been dealing with that I was told that I was going to deal with, that's going to lead me to my purpose. Okay. So it humbled me. It really did. I will say that. But I really want to share that story one day about this phone call that I had 7 years ago while I was at work. I was working at Spectrum, and just I
am so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Like I said, this phone call 7 years ago told me I was going to go through all this and everything, and just trying to, when you're in a position where you try not to mess up, but you mess up anyways, and then like there's nothing you can do about it. Like at all.
Yeah.
You can try to correct the situation or yourself.
So hi, my name is Omni. I'm a video engineer, live streaming video engineer. Nothing ever goes wrong on
Nothing
live.
Ever goes wrong. We don't make, the thing is, like, we act like we don't make mistakes.
Yeah.
And we talk about people as if we don't make mistakes.
Absolutely.
And that's what I've been dealing with this past week. It's dealing with my mistakes for the past 2 years.
Got you.
And like I said, it was probably something that needed to happen, because again, if this phone call, like I said, everything that's happened in the past 2 years, this phone call, this lady was right. She wasn't a psychic, not to my knowledge. She was calling because she had service that needed to be fixed. And she ended up speaking over my life. And I've been raised in the church my entire life, and I've had people speak over my life every Sunday. No one's ever been right like this lady was. So I believe that in order for me to get to my purpose, that this humbling experience had to happen.
Okay.
Do I like it? Hell, no. No. But I shared a post on Facebook of what's the name? Pastor Olstein, talking about just putting your oh God, what did he say? Putting your reputation in God's hands.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah. So, when I say a lot of bad things have happened over the past 2 years.
Yeah.
Did put a little nick in my reputation or whatever, and just trying to overcome that and do right and correct the situation. So emotionally, it's been a bad week.
Gotcha.
It's been a really, really, really bad week. I mean, there was some great highlights. The photo shoot was a great boost. It was, and then, I'm just thankful for the people who've actually, who spoke life to me. I really am, I'm in debt to them now. And it helped. It just kind of put a Band-Aid over it, but I have to do the rest of the work.
Yeah. At the end of the day, the work is what's most important.
The
at the
work
end of
is
the
what
day.
hurts the most.
Yeah. Well, truth hurts. Truth hurts individuals who are not in line with it. And I
Yeah.
had a similar experience. I need to show you this picture from way back because I got these dreads now, but I was living a whole different. You know how it's funny. Every millionaire that I study, they all say the same thing. I did a lot of stuff I wasn't proud of. So I
What did Jay-Z said?
did a lot of stuff I wasn't proud of.
Forgive me, God, but I had a sin.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to go through it to get to it.
You got to go through it to get to it. It's not pretty. It hurts. It's again, it humbles you because
Absolutely.
hopefully I do become a millionaire. Like I know that I won't be vain or feel like I'm out of somebody's league or I'm better than anyone. No, like I was in the dirt with you.
Absolutely.
I was in the dirt. I was probably beneath the dirt. And you know, once you get to a certain level, like, well, for one, I told you I've done shrooms before. That was a humbling experience. Now, once you take shrooms, you come back and you're just like, I don't even want to be here on earth anymore.
Oh, really? It's like that.
It's take me back to the other side. It's peaceful there. It is so peaceful. There's no materialistic things there. There's just everybody's just fucking happy.
So
And
it's the experience that I've heard. I haven't heard. It's funny. I haven't heard one. I've never done shrooms. I haven't heard one bad shroom story yet from anybody in my close. Right now, I could go. I'm sure I could find something on YouTube with someone tripping out.
yeah, but think of their mindset now. Like nothing in the world matters. Like materialistic things, none of that stuff matters
Absolutely.
at all. Well, I was like that before that, but then I did it and I was like, man, none of this shit really doesn't matter. Like I don't care. I mean, having money is great. Don't get me wrong. We got bills to pay, of course.
Unless
but
you want to sleep in your car. I can't live that life. I ain't built for that.
I ain't either. I would be on the corner sucking dick if I end up sleeping in my car. Sorry, Daddy, but if I got to, hey, bills got to get paid. just buy me some knee pads.
Yo.
My daddy will buy me the cute ones too. So, you know, it's just like none of that shit matters. Like hair, makeup, all that shit. Like I love it. I think it's beautiful. It doesn't make me who I am. It doesn't matter because when I get home, I'm taking all of this shit off. Taking off the makeup, I'm taking off the hair, and I'm going back to my ugly self.
And that's who you really are.
That's who I really am.
Absolutely.
In all of my mess. Yep. So this week, that's been this week.
Okay. I hear you.
Yep. Yeah. But next week I will have a guest for you. But you know, everybody went on vacation because it's summertime, and I don't blame them. I'm gonna be naked on somebody's beach too.
Does America have? Oh, see, we only got 14.
Boy, go over. What you got? Ask the question.
Does America have new beaches? I thought it was a European thing.
It is a European thing.
Okay.
But America does not have new beach. But maybe we should create one. Somebody with some billions create that, please. I'm just trying to be seen.
I will be the lifeguard the first day.
I bet you would, but I guarantee you be a bunch of bodies you do not want to see.
So yeah, because it's everybody got to be.
Everybody.
It was
right.
Oh, man.
Well, anyways, we're going to end today's episode. Like I said, nothing planned today, just chatting it up. So come back next Friday, 1 p.m. here on the Plug Network online. Stay plugged in. This is Ashley with More Than Rubbing, a massage therapist guide for self-help. Tune in every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time on the Plug Network. Stay plugged in.